ignore what God has already done, and we keep asking, so look what you've done already. You make that personal for yourself. Say, look what you've done.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another beautiful moment with Doriana Harris. Alright guys, let me take a deep breath as today's topic is tough, it's sad, and an emotional one to talk about. As you have read from the titles today, today's video is one topic that I would say I'm not very comfortable talking about. It's not like I have anything personal against the late Moses SWARAY, but like I said, when it comes to the dead, I feel like when people are dead and gone, they should be respected. And the late Moses SWARAY was one person that everyone in the industry spoke highly of, and people really respected him. He was one of the best gospel artists that we had. Personally, I didn't know the late Moses SWARAY. I've never interacted with him. I've never seen him before, apart from listening to his songs or what I heard of him on social media. But to sit here today and talking about him is a bit challenging for me. But so I won't be able to sit here today and give you guys actual facts that you will need from me in this video. But as you all know, on this channel we talk about all things Liberia and everything entertainment, and today's topic happens to be one of them. So guys, we just have to talk about it. To all my returning subscribers, I want to say welcome back to this channel, and to you that is watching me for the first time, welcome to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's about time that you click on the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Today's video might surprise you or it might shock you, but it is an interesting one, so stay tuned. Let's watch the video to the end, as I will be adding another video into this video that might interest you. Guys, where do we start from? Let's get straight into today's video. For those of you that don't know who the late Moses SWARAY was, he was a Liberian gospel artist and came from a Muslim background. He had two beautiful girls from his previous marriage, and he was managed by his girlfriend. At the time to his death, they were already ex-lovers, according to friends and family that knew the late Moses. For those of you that have been asking me, how did he die? They say, what kills him? What happens to him? Guys, I really don't know. Like I said, I won't be able to give you guys actual fact of what I don't know. But his death came as a shock to me, just as it was a surprise to his family, friends, and to the Liberian industry as well. According to friends and family, they said there was no sign of the late Moses SWARAY being sick. According to his sister, the late Moses SWARAY was in communication with her throughout until the day of his death, and he was letting her know of everything that was transpiring between him and his manager at that time. I wish when the late Moses SWARAY was alive, people took that time to appreciate him. People took that time to promote his music, to play his music more often, because when someone is alive, that is when they need that love. But the thing about we as a Liberian, I would say, we always appreciate people when they are gone. We want to identify with people when they are dead. That is the time we want to show to people like we knew that person. So like I said, I'm going to add the press release video into this video of his sister giving us the actual fact of what was actually happening in the life of the late Moses SWARAY that we, his fans, didn't get to see. I was shocked to hear that the late Moses SWARAY was in an abusive relationship, or he was being abused by his manager, which I'm not going to sit here today to say much about, so it doesn't look like to say I'm the one that's saying it because you guys are hearing it from my mouth. But as they said, to every story there is two sides of it. But I feel like it was my responsibility to share this video with you guys, and it is up to we, the social media fans and followers, to follow up and make our judgment of what really happens to the late Moses SWARAY. And so here is the video. Let's watch the video together. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate the support. Guys, that would be it from me from now, and I will see you guys the next time.
In a sense, yeah. Yeah. So with that manager, sir, what pains me a lot, I'm not pointing finger at her, but while we are mourning, she here sending text to my mom, to me, my brother Winston, and we kept, you know, like she talking a lot, insulting the family, and then when she go on show and I like, oh yes, we the family of Moses and this and that. And to clarify something I read it on my mind before we end, is that the show that they recently have, that Costa show, honestly, we don't know about it. We don't know about that show. There was no family member to show on that show.
What's that show?
I think racing, Costa show racing, go for me.
Okay.
Costa show racing, go for me, and think. There is no Doma there. There is no Soiree there. And there's a girl that we never even heard from to say, I'm sorry, you know, for the loss of your brother, testifying as a family. But we tried calling on the show and my brother was cut off. I tried calling, my voice was not heard. Costa talked to me and said, I will call you back. But what I want people to know that they shouldn't get us wrong. We were not calling to pick confusion. We cannot be grieving. One way or the other, we're from Muslim background. We believe in burying someone peacefully. That's why we never been talking about, oh, Moses, you know, like the manager hating on him, she be in jail. Close to the time for them to go to court, he was found there. We were not talking about it because we believe in peaceful burial. So we're only calling on the show to let Costa know that we don't have family on that show. We don't have family. The Doma family have a large group in the States, and they never knew nothing about the show. They don't have any information. The Soiree family have a large group in the States, and they don't have any information. They belong to everything just how we are belong. So, so we were just calling, Winston was just calling to say, Costa, please don't accept anything from there because we don't know them.
So just for clarification.
Just for clarification.
You're not given the opportunity.
Yeah, because the person they get our testifying, we have never seen her in our whole life, and she never even called to say, I'm sorry. We don't even know her first name, not her last name. So, to clarify things with that woman that claiming to be sister, she and my mom grew up from small. That's a friend. You know, when people grow up from small, sometimes you say family friend.
Yes.
But she's now a sister. She's now a Doma. She's now Soiree. So we don't know. Like, we never knew anything. So we're surprised. So I just want to clarify that, sir. I think her name is Judy or something. I just want to clarify that, sir, because I want to clarify that, sir, because I read the comment on that show, and then people saying, oh, the Doma family now united, the Soiree family now united, they are divided, this and that. We don't want for people to get all wrong. The Doma family don't know anything. The Soiree family don't know anything. The first day we received call that Moses was found in her top was from that Judy woman and from the manager Tio. So with my mom being frustrated, with we being frustrated, we had no option, no choice but to keep asking it. Also what they say. And we have been asking with no good information. No cause of death, no autopsy. We sent someone there. We sent my brother-in-law there, my older sister, Kura Thompson with her husband to go and find him for the autopsy. He came from the other way. To find him for the autopsy, the Judy woman, my childhood friend, claimed to be sister. She took back she never accepted the autopsy. And we are not pleased at all. We can be grieving about our 40 hero, and then we are there grieving about people that not giving us any information. So what we really want, the help we really want, is for us to go there, and we need a autopsy. We want to be there to see him being buried. Because we asked for the funeral home, and we're not even know the funeral home he in personally.
So that means all the information, the sensitive information about Moses is not being released to the public, to the family here.
No. And then even before that show, when we heard about that show the day before the show, I called her. I said, hello? Yeah, man. We hearing about show. So who the family? First, I called Moses' children man. He asked what? I asked, I said, you calling Costa show to say family? The girl said, no, I know nothing about it. From there, I called the Judy woman. I said, oh, hello, man. Who calling that show as a family? She said, oh, I don't know about it. So I said, I heard that the manager went there first and stated she's Moses' wife. She coming along with Moses' family. And people started to give her some insulting words. That how she said they canceled the wife from there. They canceled the wife from there and left the family. So I asked the Judy woman in the presence of my mom. I said, oh, who going to say that? She said, but I know nothing about show. The woman that was giving her information. She said she know nothing about show. She don't even know how to go on show. Sir. So she know about show. But let she call the manager and she will get back to us. When she called the manager, she sent me a long booklet or test. Saying, oh yes, I just called the manager. And then she said, she want me to go clarify things. So we are about to go clarify things, this and that. So we said no. When it comes to go for me, we will get to them later. We will get to them as a family later. So she said, but I need to go clarify things. And she just cut it off like that. But before then, Moses' other manager, Mr. Chris Waddle, was here. He paid her a visit. Because we wanted to let him know that we're not, after we heard, but we're not in the States. We know nothing about the system in the States. And we can't allow a hero to be buried like a sheep. We can't just allow that. So we called Chris Waddle, and when Chris Waddle came here, Mr. Waddle came here, we explained everything to him. We made Mr. Waddle to call this manager, Tio, to tell her if she holding a show, she should stop. She should stop. Because the family know nothing about it. And she said, no, I'm not going to get on any show. I'm not something. Say, okay. But then, you say you call the show for Costa. Call Costa and tell him, let the show stop. Because we don't know nothing about him.
I should stay up here on the show?
She still appear on the show. And what pisses me off is that not just appearing on the show, but want to say, oh, I hearing people saying that we went to police station and he had arrested on me and it was not true. And which my brother, Moses, my brother that I am the second to the last to Moses SWARAY, he called me personally and told me that, oh, she been hitting on me, she been abusing me. But I'm going to call the police and record her. So I said, Moses. He said, yes. He said, I will do it because this is America. I got my family there to take care of. I'm not going to sit down and be abused by somebody. So I said, okay. And when he did it, he called back to tell me what happened. He said after calling the police, after she jumped on him and started to hit on him, the police came in, arrested her, jailed her to her own office. Jail her to her own office for a couple of days. And they insisted that they go to court. So I was talking to him. I said, Moses, please don't allow her to go to court. He said, Tina, this is not Liberia, this is America. When the police said this, they mean it. So don't they say court, that court. But all that I will do is that I will step on some things for her not to lose her job. So we're not accusing her, but that's that. She shouldn't go to clarify anything. So long we kept quiet for our brother to be late to rest, then she shouldn't be bringing all the issue because we're already mad. She shouldn't be bringing all the issue because we're already mad. So the time for them to go to the court. Instead on, we hear about his death. And then she have a brother here that came from the States that threatening her, or deportee, that threatening us on a daily basis. We had to block him. He called Winston, oh, and we're hearing some news. Y'all said we killed and this and that. My brother said we're not accusing anybody here. We're not off a fight. We're money. If anybody cannot call us to tell us sorry, y'all please keep your information to yourself. He said, okay, I will come in your fence there. I will come with one of my police uncle, and y'all will see what we'll do to you.
Do you care to call his name?
Oh, yeah, they call him Theo Page. His sister is Theodosia Favor. And Theodosia Favor Page, and he is Theo Page. So, few nights ago,
Did you alert the police on this?
No.
This is a serious matter.
No, not here. Because we have a whole lot to deal with. Ain't no for now. But I am only saying things here to get things clear.
Okay.
Few nights ago, I was laying inside because same was death. Thousands of people calling on a daily basis. So few nights ago, I was laying inside and then I received a phone call. Hello, yeah. Also, that Costa show, we hear that your brother Winston say he don't know anybody that was there. I said, oh yeah, we don't have a family there. So why about the woman that claiming to be a my sister? I said, she and my mom grew up together. She's not my mom's sister. She's not Doma. She's not SWARAY. Not knowing, I was talking to him. And then he left from there. He said, so tell your brother, excuse me for the expression. He said, tell your brother to take my sister knee from in her mouth. Y'all tell y'all. So I said, no. And then, what he said, I said, I'm not here for plenty talking. We are mooning. So we don't want y'all call and threaten things. I beg you, please. So before I can suddenly, I caught her a handcuff. Before thinking about blacking him, I received a text from him saying, oh, it will be a big problem between me and you. And we don't want any threatening remark now.